Greetings from the beach hut. It's a little chilly here today, and as you can see, I have Belmont the bird. This is my baby. He's a little miffed because he didn't get to go for a beach walk yesterday or the day before, and today's going to be too cold. So I took him out and told him he could film with me so that he'd have a little bit of playtime. I was tagged by I Love Jessie 444, the young and smart and beautiful Brianna. I wish I had those smarts when I was her age. Oh well, I guess I can't do a do-over. At any rate, I was tagged to do the Beauty Don'ts tag. That's a hard one for me because I don't feel like I have a lot of beauty don'ts. So I'm going to talk about my beauty don'ts. These are things that don't work for me, and I guess that's the best way I can do it. The way you're supposed to do this tag is you're supposed to actually apply product and show why it's a don't. I'm not going to do that only because then I'd have to take off my makeup and start all over, and my husband's anxious for us to go out shortly. So I won't do that part of it, but let me just run through it. It's 5 beauty don'ts. So here are my 5 beauty don'ts. Number 1, sparkly highlights, as in Touche Eclat or Magic Lumi, on wickedly dark circles. This does not work for me. This makes me look like I have something sparkly on wickedly dark circles. It draws attention to them rather than deflecting them. So for me, it's got to be matte and a corrector. And right now I'm liking the All Natural Face Midas. It doesn't last. I have to touch it up a lot, but I have to touch up anything. So that's not necessarily a don't. It doesn't seem to be hugging my wrinkles. I'm happy for that. And it also doesn't seem to be drying out on the eye. It just kind of disappears. But that's okay. I carry it around and touch up. I also use the Un Beauty BB Cream Concealer to touch up, and I like that as well. And they're both kind of the same idea, yellowish corrector cream product. They are both natural product, and the All Natural Face is vegan, which is nice, and I appreciate that. The All Natural Face also has a much lower price point, and I also appreciate that. The other thing that for me is a big no, and this is one I can actually say it's a no for me, and it's a no whenever I see it, and that is heavy matte foundation heavily applied, where the skin does not peek through at all. When I see that look on young people, I don't like it, and when I see it on old people, I don't like it. When I see it on young people, they just look masky. And when I see it on older people, of course, it takes no time at all before that settles and finds every wrinkle, every line there is. Just not a good look. Number 3 is an unblended transition color or a harsh line in the transition color. And that is one that I can't get used to on anyone. So when I see makeup done where the transition line is really dark, I just don't like it. I really feel like that has to be blended. I can deal with the heavy cut crease. It's that transition or high crease. When that does not have a blended application, I don't like it. I particularly don't like it on me, but I have to say I don't care for it when I see it on others as well. Although, never say never, because sometimes I'll see a look and it looks really good. The other thing I can't get used to, and I certainly can't get used to it for me, is the super sparkly inner corner. Now, for me, I have crepiness in the corner, and so obviously I don't want to call attention to that, and anything sparkly is going to call attention to creases in that inner corner, and so that one is one that I can't abide by. And I honestly don't like the look of it too well on others as well, although, again, I see looks that I like, so never say never. Number 5 for me, nude lips. I cannot do nude lips. I am so grateful that color on the lips is back in. I felt as if we were in that nude lip phase forever and ever and ever. I think it's going to be a mark of this generation, just like you look back and you go, oh, that's so 80s, or that's so 70s, or that's so 60s. I think when we see that nude lip, we're going to go, oh yeah, I remember the nude lips. Those were the 2000s. I do see it on people and it looks pretty, but I have no natural coloring. I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost, so I have no pigment in my lips, so basically a nude lip for me looks like a lipless person. It's not good. For me, I'd rather make a beauty don't than be paralyzed by fear to try something. I'd rather try and fail spectacularly, than not try at all. It helps me not to get stuck in one particular generation. That would be, in fact, my number 1 beauty don't don't be afraid. That's the end of my beauty don't tag, but I wanted to say a few things, and I thought I would just go ahead and mention those while I'm on. So I'm going to talk about my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week this week will be Madison Street Beauty Purples. Madison Street Beauty is a line I know about from Twitter. They're fairly active on Twitter. There are often sales that are advertised. I got these probably early last summer, and I just haven't tried them, and they were at the beach house, so I thought, what the heck, I'm going to try these Madison Street Beauty Purples. Madison Street Beauty is natural, and it's very good about marking which of their products are vegan or not. Not all their products are vegan, but they're fairly careful about marking which ones are and are not. So the first one is this color called Japanese Lily. These are all pigments, by the way. And Japanese Lily is this lilac matte shade. I love purple eyeshadow. Purple eyeshadow doesn't always love me, so part of this was wanting to try out to see what purples I could wear. This one is Wisteria. There is Wisteria. And this is a purple with a sheen. It's got a lot of pink to it. Pinks help me because it's easier for me to wear a pink purple than a gray purple. Gray purples are really difficult for me. This next one is called Fuchsia. Let me show you Fuchsia. There it is. Can't really get a good look at that in the pot. I don't like those little sifter jar things, but I haven't had a chance to pull all of these out yet. This is a duochrome shadow, as you can see. So it's pink and lavender. This next one is Heliotrope. That's what I have on today in the outer corner. And this puppy will go on dark if you let it. So there it is. It is a purple matte, and it is a true grapey purple. And the last one is not at all a purple. It is a pink, and it is really kind of a rose gold, and it is called Cherry Blossom. There is Cherry Blossom, and I put Cherry Blossom on today in the transition color, and it's pretty. It's a rose gold. So 4 purples, 1 pink. I know I said purple. Someone was talking about makeup that makes them itch. And I hear a lot of people will say mineral makeup makes them itch. That is likely bismuth oxychloride or sometimes just bismuth. And that does give you the itchies. A lot of people who complain, for example, about Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials products making them itch, they have bismuth. So one of the things, if you have itchy or sensitive skin, I don't, you're going to want to look for a product that doesn't have bismuth oxychloride. In my highlights of 2012, I was talking about products I was going to be looking forward to trying, and I mentioned Darling Girl Cosmetics. And I went back onto Darling Girl Cosmetics, and one of the things I noticed about Darling Girl is that it is neither natural nor vegan or vegetarian. So I thought, you have to kind of watch. Some of their products are, some aren't. But I was thinking, what product line would be a good one for somebody who has the itchies? And I looked, and in terms of color, I would say Geek Chic Cosmetics. And I got back on their website. That's a line that has a very sci-fi gaming kind of personality, and you might look at it and say, well, that's not me. But take another look, because I really think they're carefully made. I love the color that they did called Rose Tint My World. They're made without bismuth. They're made without talc. The samples are $1.25, very reasonable, so you can check them out. I also have one of the joysticks, as they call them, the lipsticks, and I really like it. So I really probably will do a shadow of the week with them. I feel like Geek Chic Cosmetics warrants a closer look, not just because of their colors, but because of their formulations. So I will definitely do something with Geek Chic Cosmetics again. I have one time before with some of their Halloween collections. That's where I really discovered that Rose Tint My World, which I thought was fabulously beautiful. Still love that shade. It's one of my favorites. I want to thank I Love Jessie 444 for tagging me and allowing me to play along with her. And while I'm at it, I wanted to do a shout out to 2 other green beauties on Twitter. That would be Pure Makeup Mary and Pemberley Jones. These young women get on Twitter and show me lots of love. They totally spoil me. I don't know what I'll do when I go back to school and I don't have such kind words waiting for me. Although who knows, maybe it'll be a good year. I get my teaching evaluations. I'll let you know, both good and bad. I'll share my teaching evaluations with you this year. However, on Twitter, I get shown a lot of love. Maybe that's one reason I adore Twitter. And I wanted to do a special thank you and shout out to Mary and to Brianna and to Pemberley Jones. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know what you're up to. Leave me a comment. And if I don't get back to your comment, it is because sometimes YouTube mystifies me. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'll know I got a message in, but then it doesn't show in my inbox, and then I kind of get lost. So, you know, tickle me again, and I will definitely respond. I feel bad if I miss a comment, and yet sometimes it's just because of the way YouTube does the listing of the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm thrilled that you're stopping by to watch the videos. I love it when you leave comments and let me know what you're up to, make recommendations, and just chat with me. But even if you don't, I'm just grateful that you stop on by to watch. Thanks. Bye.